Honorable Vincent, MP for Tafo. Waba be deny allegations na TikTok and I friend Lopez or the other one son. Or be deny allegations in our two girl no baby. And if in illegal team so almost seeing a file now if you must sue girl no court for defamation.
Well, that would be in the realm of my lawyers as to how they will want to advise so that you find a way to deal with it. But for now, I'll wait on them to see if they want us to proceed on anything.
TikTok announce about out or say a man for a threaten no e ni DM and into videos no be the far MP no nyina no wase akwa delete nyina.
I saw videos of some grown woman be saying said Tafo no they have to look for me and beat me or something. Look, I fear for my life. And yeah why or see on me on who me da let's listen to him.
I was trying to subscribe button no for bell notification not on. Now if you walk you through the stories. Welcome back to Tafo Post TV. Some for slide and I can say we are back. As usual, the American will say what to say we are back. I mean say any informations that what I say. Informations day. Yes, you see it's anybody informations now short. Now we are aware of the happenings I also out there. Now Oko online says yeah, Obeko who say MP for Tafo friend Honorable Vincent. I or trendy and if it's a TikTok girl now on friend Lopez no or also air trendy simply because say this particular TikTok about out ever be a video Babeka say 5 months ago not this particular MP no or be enter the DMs on in a dream come to say MP who fine girl what you say into the agent and in a dream come hi baby girl can I have the opportunity to talk to you and then exchange pleasantries near the other about the vibe girl and come I'm a girl and so I say now dream ya baby DMP no.
This man was in my DM not long ago. I would say 5 months and put and buy it. And I come to TikTok today to realize that this man is married to another woman. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. But this man was in my DM. This is evidence. When he tested me, I thought, I've been single for a long time. I've been complaining of being single for a long time. So he sent me a DM on Instagram. This is the evidence. In my head, I'm like, oh, finally, I'm come to get to know a guy and, probably to lead to marriage. When he tested me in a way of being interested in me as a woman. And of course, I was interested in him because before a guy sends me a DM and I'll even reply to your DM, I go on your page, I go and look at your pictures, your videos. If I'm okay, I'll reply your DM. So I did look at his pictures, I did look at his videos. I want you guys to look at this video to the end. I know I'm a comic content creator. Most of the times I come here to crack jokes, say things for people to laugh, I don't really talk about my personal life and what I'm going through, but I get where I am here.
I feel for some petty reasons in tea. Or giant comedy, I feel here 5 months along the line, or Babeya, MP Vincent, and I feel all worry, and a lady say, Inti Nanka Oba medium 5 months ago, meaning said that time no, intimate conscience and union she again now, no, and union say Oba warrior. Some few months before marriage, a wedding preparations. What you say? It meaning says, 5 months ago, you and your wedding preparations. And Nanka Oba the Penanka, would not be soon, some who ya no alcohol nana.
I am here because this is a man that months ago I was thinking, I went on a date with this man. I asked him, are you married? He said no. I asked him, do you have kids? Because the way I'm now when with his structure, I was doubting, at least a piano new piano. So I asked, do you have kids? He said no. I asked, are you married? He said no. Honestly, at first sight, this man, let me say something, okay, putting all this problem issue aside. This man, cameras doesn't do justice to him. When you see him in real life, he's a very nice man. Look, sometimes, DME or bar, no reply, it doesn't mean the lady is weak or a fool. Imagine if I continued a serious, intimate relationship with this man. And I say no, Benjamin went on a beautiful date. It was nice. He paid the bill and all those kind of things. This is the DM. This is evidence that I met him. You can even see, he even asked me of the bill. I think your call date, it drew baby. He was like he wants to answer an urgent call, so he left me at the restaurant and he went to stand outside for I think a long time. So I was inside the place eating, and when I ate finished, he texted me. He was like, "How much is the bill? Let me pay." And I was like, "Oh, the bill is 500 cedis." You can even see from the chat. So we did meet up. We had beautiful conversations, and on that day, I thought, say, maybe a chale, you know, and Chebia Awaria, you know, because I liked him, like dead serious. And right now, I've blocked him. And the main reason why I blocked him is because when we met on the first date, he was like, oh, you know, spend a night with me, you know, and you see, I'm raised from a Christian background. My mom was a pastor. My grandmother is a pastor. I come from a godly background.
Information we about abonten no amanfo bebre kire o madwen de fa ho se na ade na MP wutimi yes obi a wo ba be ware no wutimi sa akọchate obi 5 months before your wedding nipa bebre kasa wo media no so na se sie ya e kasa Black Rasta so ni Black Rasta wakwa akofre Honorable Vincent e wo ni show a oye so am Honorable Vincent ababe gina is allegations ni nyina Honorable Vincent o nim ge no ba bia o nim ge no ba bia me so me say na obi aga ne dem won ne chat about out no unim ge no ba bia say Honorable Vincent, how can you tell us say unim ge no ba bia Honorable Vincent say on your deny allegations thing na unim ge no ba bia onya enta ga ni di mu da onya nsia ge no da na the legal team so omo file case omo file akwa kwesi girl no court over defamation because girl na tarnish the image girl na tarnish the image na one thing say ne yere no issue we na no it has not affected his wife because the wife no or a very strong woman abushua the video in 15 sama Honorable Vincent okay
the exclusives we decided to place a call to the MP. He didn't want to talk. He said, Black Rasta, I don't want to talk. But because of the respect I have for you, I can just say a few lines to you because I am angry. Why was he angry? He said his name was being torn into tatters by a lady he had never met. And as we were speaking, his lawyers had already written, signed and sealed documents to take the young lady to court for defamation of character. Let's listen to him. And when we return, we spoke to the lady too. What did she say? Watch this.
Yes, so first and foremost, let me indicate that I have not dealt with anybody like that. What has been put out there is a sharp falsehood, palpable falsehood. It has nothing to do with the truth. I have not entered her DM. I have not had any exchanges of messages with her whatsoever. I don't know where she got those screenshots from. I had the opportunity to get to know of the issues yesterday evening because I have been driving for close to 6-7 hours. And so I decided to call some few friends to make sure that I get the phone number of the said lady. So what I decided to do was to place calls. I unfortunately did not get her number yesterday, but I got a number this morning. When I woke up, I saw that a friend of mine has sent the number to me. So I decided to call. And I called, there was no response. But I think she called back, but I was also in the washroom. She followed up with a text saying that do I want to order something and who is this? And writing as if she doesn't even know the person that she's speaking to. So I introduced myself, this Honorable President. So far, I've seen an unpleasant video and wanted to speak to you about it respectfully. So if you have time, you should. Then she said, okay, please, can we talk? Or please, we can talk. So when the second message came from her, I was like, but this is the same person who says she has blocked me from everywhere. This is the same person who is saying that she has my number. She's been having conversations with me. So this is all not true. So clearly, after I had told my lawyers to find a way to issue a letter to get her to apologize and to sue her. I mean, I also saw that the video had already been deleted. I mean, in this day and age, people use social media as a stress reliever to also change the image of people. And so I would want to put on record that it is not true. I think that there's something wrong with the lady, and this is absolutely what happened. This is absolutely what transpired. I've been busy, because of what happened on Saturday. I have just not been with my phone all the time. So it was only yesterday evening that I got to know. So as I said, it is not true. Nothing of the sort happened as to why the lady doesn't even know my number. Meanwhile, she claims that she's been chatting me and all that. I do not know where she got all this information from.
Right. Now, is that where it's going to end? Have you asked your lawyers to stop it once she has, apologized in a certain way or deleted the video? Would it end there?
Well, that would be in the realm of my lawyers as to how they will want to advise so that you find a way to deal with it. But for now, I'll wait on them to see if they want us to proceed on anything. But of course, the court of public opinion, where people may think that this is true, I'd want to assure them that this is not true. It is falsehood, palpable falsehood. It never happened anywhere. And it should be put into the trash.
Finally, this falsehood, supposed falsehood, has it affected your new marriage in any way?
No, not at all. Not at all. I have a very strong woman, so it's not something that she thinks about at all.
But me personally, if you ask me, I'm going to say Honorable Vincent is somehow lying. Mr. Women family court. Honorable Vincent, if you see this, please don't take me to court. Because you say now can insist so. What I say, you were saying say, girl, unimida, but girl also can say when you friend now be as when you as I once why surprised. Say, are they a girl no say unim number no? As I say, girl unim number no.
Saying that do I want to order something and who is this? And writing as if she doesn't even know the person that she's speaking to. So I introduced myself, this honorable person. So far, I've seen an unpleasant video and wanted to speak to you about it respectfully. So if you have time, you should. Then she said, okay, please, can we talk? Or please, we can talk. So when the second message came from her, I was like, are they the same person who says she has blocked me from everywhere? This is the same person who is saying that she has my number, she's been having conversations with me. So this is all not true. So clearly,
what I say. And then girl also the chat about the trouble and one our band game money about the chat. And if you was in your park on send messages, and I got a phone so one thing our politicians, somebody actually with me say, yeah, normal citizens, no, I say, ya dream funka cardo na dream funka. What I say, everyone nim running and the other. Ain't it? Oh, yeah, big man now, ordinary cockot, no quantity possibilities of obey different air high. We are now the court, tata lipa, we are now the court, Nugana for. Because who will be a chatting? Nasa was say 5 months near any when my bed chatting be here or I got no explaining in Sema on car say one in a bed. As a more kind of say Nanka episode in and spending night and only one spend at night and a okoe and one on a few chatting from May 3 weeks.
On that day, I thought, say, maybe a chale, and Chebia Awaria, because I liked him, like dead serious. And right now, I've blocked him, and the main reason why I blocked him is because when we met on the first date, he was like, oh, spend a night with me, and you see, I'm raised from a Christian background. My mom was a pastor, my grandmother is a pastor. I come from a godly background.
Into ordinary cockot, say, only me at it, and I'm a can also the mere cockot. And no catch as I said now, as you know, a yampa of his own fat and ye baby, and then make a takata assembly. So, there was just a the honorable Vincent is already again a cockot, or Kakusino court. But when him say legal team advice, be banning the other into the before baby, you never need about the time, no, a course, it was a component. A very bushy girl on Sosiamba out. Sa TikTok and Lopez, no one sounds was out, or say. After say obey a video never bet 12 on thing say honorable Vincent urban names move 5 months later or be say or what any idea no receive calls or receive threat messages when the games money ade into the opo bi acho nanka sesenka asem no kan ni senka oba out no ba be kan what you say win the first time waba out aba be share in life nsem ni ade what you say into no obi anfa ne bone nche no na delete videos no so nyina afi and ne platforms so ni ade into Ghana fo nyina anfa ne bone nche no abusu ade video ina afi ti nsema lady no so kai
or see onim me, he hasn't seen me before. let's just believe him.
I actually went through our chat on Instagram and I realized he has unsended the first messages he sent to me, but then I took a screenshot of it earlier before I think he even thought of deleting the first messages. Okay, so that's the screenshot at the top. So he has, this is how you unsend the message. Let me show you some. If you want to unsend a message on Instagram, it's simple. You just long press on it and you delete. Long press on it. So he has just deleted his first sentence of DMs in my DM. Yes, so right now it has looked as if I texted him. Don't send me so my own Sunday. You get it? I'm just doing a demonstration for you to see. But anyways, let's respect the man. Or see only me on whom me that he doesn't know me. Let's just abide by what he's saying. I'm not ready to go to battle with this man, to be honest. Or see only me on whom me that. Fine. Let's just take it that way, okay?
That alone. Look at my call logs. Honestly, just say, I honestly don't know why these people are calling me. Menya, I've never woken up to see my call log being this flooded. People are calling. I'm beginning to fear. Miss Rose say, yeah. Yencha asem no so look me I don't want it in a case say you be sorry ate you be kumi na ma hanging me home I committing suicide. Let me tell you, I don't plan on committing suicide. I don't plan on doing that shit. In person obi be kumi na akoye say I've committed suicide no mu dia homa bia tarefa no ho asem ya na me kumi ho. Please, I'm a happy person. I don't intend to commit suicide. Me person obi be di me bone. I'm not saying said the man will do anything to me, but or you'll be uncle for penasem. Maybe his fans, his people be omo penasem out of hatred. Omo be to me abe. I don't look. Yencha asem. So if you love me and you want me to stay alive, let's move on. And please, if you're a blogger, mo ya pape and all those kind of things, please, you people should just stop. Okay, look, I know most of you would want a response and replies and more DMs and evidence from me right now. Look, I'm not ready to go to battle with a politician. I've ended it here. He said he doesn't know me. On whom that? Let's deal with that. Let's move with that information. I will not stand toe to toe with a politician. Look, already know I'm fearing for my life. I'm not trying to say oh yeah me bibu. I beg you, don't go and misquote my words. But this man, a man, he's loved by a lot of people, and I miss videos are me who know I'm beginning to fear for my life. I saw videos of some grown woman be saying, said, Tafo Hon, they have to look for me and beat me or something. Look, I fear for my life. And yeah, why? Or see on me, or who me da. Let's listen to him. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Miti hey, I want to live long. Look, between a politician and a common floor civilian like me, a politician is always right. Let's just move with what he's saying. He says he doesn't know me. He hasn't met me before. Let's just move with that.
On the make us a big man no more Ghana no yeah no the court tata yeah no the court tata Ghana for we are some the court what ba me dear mu me ba dear mu no pe baby atna say ya dey so ba be ka say what ba be si me pe ana se bia woni me aba be da woni me nyim and also won jin say no bibi sadia you can take him to court and I say you can take her to court what I say na enya ba me dear mu we unnecessary we MP member of parliament no me hia no mo nya na mo nyo no me hia no mo nye and I'm sorry and I'm on my DMs mo sorry and I'm on Emma profiles mo social media. Well, you know, because you're a strong woman. No, she's just being a strong woman for you because of say, or no, Abia, on Saka, member of parliament, who just want to see Abia on Zankunya Bema, who will be a beep. What I say, didn't know who finds a strong woman. On Jaw Honko, and in 10 years, be a don or do or you're strong, and I say, this is Oja or Qua, Abia on Zankunya, who will be a beep. Tell information if he Honorable Vincent Echo MP4 Tafo constituency information if in the campaign of his TikTok lady no if from a camp urban. Do you think say I'm pampa honorable na enter in DM and I say honorable no he no enter in DM? Let us know it in the comment section. After that, hit the subscribe button no so as usual. Say be our next update via on Sabe Kanahunia Echo so on my camp. Thank you for watching this one. See you again very soon.